What happened?
Is we ain't rolling. Is we ain't rolling.
We rolling.
Okay.
We rolling.
It's just one of them days when I wanna be all alone. It's just one of them days when I gotta be all alone. It's just one of them days. Don't
Hmm.
take it personal. Just wanna be all
Why
alone.
you looking like you trying to be in the video?
I wanna take some time out to think things through. I know it always feels like doing you wrong, but I'm so glad that
Welcome,
you
welcome,
do
welcome.
understand that I'm only in love. You're the only one I need. So have no thought that I want to leave. And baby, trust me when I tell you
Just
that
one of
I'm
them
angry
days
inside.
when
And
you
I
let
never
me
go
go
through
through.
when I'm angry inside. Don't wanna take it out on
Yo, I
you.
got a good question for you, but I'll wait till the song is over because I like the song.
Okay.
Don't take it personal.
I just wanna be all alone.
When you think I treat you wrong, don't take it personal. Baby, 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 don't take it personal. I sit and think about everything we do, and I find myself in misery, and that ain't true. Hey now, I really wanna be with you the whole way through, but the way you make me feel inside keeps me confused. As I swing back, boot to boot, it's not because of you. I never want you to be insecure. So won't you understand that
Yo,
I'm only in love? You're the only one I need. I'll be there for you
Pretty
when
good.
you
the
need me
honey
more.
barbecue
So
spiral
baby,
joint.
don't you leave.
That's so good.
Yeah, that's. Did you go to Hoop Heaven?
Goes through when I'm angry
I was young.
inside. Don't wanna take it
You had a
out
story
on
about
you.
chick that
Just one of
Those
them
those were the
days.
go-to joints. Like
for
Don't
real?
take
we
it
had, like the thing about the camp was,
wanna be
in order to get any type of thing that you need aside from water, but like food and snacks, every day you had to climb up this like mountain type to get to it. So it was like an intense workout, and then you eat and just, you know what I mean? They had like a snack bar, you could like buy it.
You got the paper food?
Yeah, your parents give you a tab, like that's how it was. Like everybody parents gave them a tab, and the money was in there. You see what I'm saying? And they
Like commentary?
basically,
That's crazy.
yeah, and they minimized the phone calls to your parents. It was like really, when I say it was a camp, and every aspect, like we was like training. If it, obviously everybody wasn't like A1 in basketball, but the training was real intense. Like it was going hard. Very memorable.
Anybody make it to the NBA?
Huh?
Anybody make it to the NBA?
Actually, they can't.
Nah, if you got actually, then my joke is irrelevant. I don't want to hear it.
No, it's a lot of people from the NBA got ties. Like they to a whole nother level now. Like
Oh, for real?
when we went, it was like the beginning of it.
Mm. I guess they found it beneficial. Yo, welcome everybody. Welcome all of our listeners to Just a Conversation with Greg and Mr. Rent Money. I am your favorite person in the world, Greg, Mr. Rent Money. How art thou?
I'm well, and yourself.
I'm good. I can't complain. I can't complain at all. So I've been holding on to this question because what y'all don't know is that we be talking for like 2 hours before we even start recording and having these good conversations. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
So I waited. What do you think? Why don't you answer this shit quick as hell? This chick will be mad dead.
I wouldn't do that.
What is the talent or gift you wished God gave you? And I mean, like, you know how people say you got, like, this was a God given talent.
Um, there are some people who are just naturally born with the ability to make calculate mathematic uh equations
Okay.
like efficiently, or, freakishly weird, you know what I mean, able to like memorize all of the steps it takes to come up
Mm-hmm.
with each answer, like in the head. Like that's
Smart
impressive.
niggas.
That's impressive. But specifically mathematics, not
Mm.
just like just saying random things. I'm talking about being able to calculate like really large equations above average from people. Like that's not just something you just teach a kid how to do. Like sometimes there's some people who can do it at a different type of level that's
Mhm.
like unnatural to average people.
Yeah. I get you. For me, besides singing, it's singing. If God gave me the gift to sing, bruh, I don't know where I would be right now. I'd be famous. Because I'll sing everywhere,
Mm.
all the time. People will be annoyed with me. I don't think I would talk regular. I'd be like, what's up?
Because you can't sing, it don't hit the same. So when you just like said that, like what's up, like I was like I was I was trying to imagine.
You just wanted to repeat what you just wanted to repeat it.
No, I just naturally repeat people in general, but so when I saw you do it, it was like very underwhelming compared to like if you really knew how
How to
to
sing?
say what's up and like rip it.
Like,
How
like,
official.
what's up?
Mm-hmm. No, I totally understand what you're saying. But I don't know, I thought about something different. That's why I said math. But you were saying like,
God should have gave me the gift to sing.
so that's what you talking about, like something like artsy or like creative,
No,
like that.
if you want to be a smart math nigga, you want to be a smart math nigga.
Oh, okay.
That's on you.
No, that's good. I mean, I don't know, cause a lot of times those be like computer hackers, like be knowing how to.
That's
like,
my
do-
thing. What can you do with that? Like, who cares? Like, when do you ever use math?
Math is
besides
the root
addition.
of all, yo. Math is the root, like literally. To listen, everything that you can think of, everything it takes precision. That
True.
equations, are the answer to the problem. You know what I mean? If you need in order to get this couch in this house, you need a specific measurement. This is all math. Everything is math. The root of everything is math.
I never looked at it that way. But you're right. But still, what the fuck you gonna use that shit for?
What you mean? Yo, that applies to money. Like it applies to science. Everything, like
No, like, that's a waste of. I think I'll be pissed if that was my talent. Like, why this? Why this?
knowing how
To do math exceptionally well.
no, see, you said exception. You trying to be funny since you said exceptionally. See, and I'm not saying exceptionally well. I'm saying freakishly well.
Like if there was a math Olympics, they wouldn't gold all the time.
people who can I'm talking about like coming up with really big equations.
Why would I care to do that?
Yo,
Like-
you can do
am I supposed to
engineering,
get off on that?
goes, no, it goes so many.
If I could sing, I get money, I get women, I get fame.
Oh, you get money if you know math.
If you know math, I get money and Nintendo and Pokemon. Do you see where I'm going with this? Do you see?
I get Pokemon, yeah. Yeah, I definitely get you.
Like, there's no advantage in being. I'm about to say something real ignorant. There's no advantage to being
Yeah, you
smart.
gotta be careful, yo. You gotta be
But
careful.
there's no advantage of me for being a expert mathematician.
If I could retract my statement, I would say, the ability, and I don't even want to say that, but to play golf,
Really? Like on the level of Tiger Woods?
yeah, like really, really well, because the sport in general like strikes my interest.
Because it's slow and boring?
It always had. No, I don't like watching it. No, I don't like. I do not like watching golf. Let's be clear about that. But actually playing it, like trying it out,
You played before?
yeah.
Okay.
And the one time I tried it, I enjoyed it. And then it was a spot that used to be across the street from Lincoln Park where they had the baseball.
It's still there. It's a golf course back there. That's the one. That's the first one. That's where I first played the full
You
like
sure
9
that's there?
holes. Yeah. I was just there like a year ago for a fundraiser.
With the golf and the baseball.
Mhm.
I thought they got rid of that. Oh.
Nah.
Oh yeah. I really enjoyed that. In fact, how much is that?
To go golfing?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I might have to see about that.
You gotta pick. Why don't you just go to Top Golf? They got good food. Look, I'm fat.
Top
Yeah.
Golf is that like a I'm not talking about like a kiddie golf thing.
It's Dave and Buster's, man.
Nah, man, I'm talking about like the real golfing experience.
But can we just admit something that Dave and Buster's is trash?
It is really.
You
That's
you
for, like,
remember when
little
niggas
kids.
hyped it up?
It's for
Like
little kids, man.
Dave and Buster's, that joke gonna be hard, yo. An adult Chuck E. Cheese. I could play arcade games and drink alcohol. What?
Nah, that concept is dope.
Yeah, it was.
No, look, check this out. That spot and I really to this day think that spot bought those games, or it's the same owners that used to own the arcade that was on 440 Good Times.
Yeah.
That
Good Times was Good
barcade.
Times. Yeah. Oh, it could be them.
All of every single one of it took me back to Good Times. Literally, all of the games. It's literally like the same setup.
I think
too.
Barcade is a chain, so it probably wasn't them.
They must have bought
Bought
them,
into them.
yeah, or bought them out and purchased all of those games, because every single system is this. Ask Gills. When we was in there, like they had the Ninja Turtle joint.
I've been to Barcade. It's cool. It's a cool spot. It's a good idea.
And imagine if you got like some really, really memorable food.
They serve more of a bar, like a bar happy hour menu kind of thing.
Still, but memorable. Like something special about it.
But
About
niggas was making Dave and Buster's seem like this is the future.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. If you don't go to Dave and Buster's, you're nobody.
You know, I would definitely say, somebody a chain like Barcade would have a better chance at doing better at that.
Yeah, because
Then-
they're not promoting family fun where the dad
Yeah,
can
they're
get
trying
drunk.
to be too broad. They're being Dave and Buster's is too broad for it. So it's like you can't really get loose how you want. You still around.
Barcade is like the hippie scene. It's a bar.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I think the concept is dope. I went there a couple of times. I enjoyed myself. Who doesn't want to have a beer while playing Pac-Man? Like that shit hard.
Right.
Dave and Buster's, it's loud. It's supposed to be a family fun of place where everybody could come and dad could get drunk and mom could drive everybody home because she's sober. That's what I feel like the commercials are trying to say.
Yeah, I would definitely agree for sure. Dave and Buster's, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go out of business.
They been should have went out of business. They suck. And their food is not even that good. That junk tastes like Applebee's.
Oh, I mean, they gotta get something quick. All of them do it. They get it from a lot of the places. They get it from the same distributor,
I know.
manufacturer. I mean, and put a lot of the stuff in the microwave.
I remember somebody told me I used to love going to Applebee's on 440. Like, love going to Applebee's and Chili's. And somebody told me that that's what they do with the food. I was like, you ain't have to do that.
Yo, one time I caught food poisoning from Chili's one time. It was crazy.
Did you go back there again?
It was no, I couldn't. I just every time I would see the sign, it would make me think about that feeling. It was one of the worst experiences I've ever had.
I've had food poisoning. That junk is no joke. You're dehydrated. Your stomach is in knots, and then you want to throw up something, but you ain't throwing up nothing.
Oh no, nigga! I was doodling and throwing up at the same time.
That happened to me when Ava was born.
At the same time, I was like literally back and forth. I
That's
couldn't
disgusting.
decide. It was
G.
everywhere.
Why don't you just throw up on the floor?
No, because when I was doing that, it was coming out the other end too.
Wait, yo, why would you like doodle and then like try to throw up?
No, because
After you,
I'm sitting on the toilet. It's literally in front of me, but it's coming out. It's coming out both. It's sounding crazy, but like both ways. It was just throw up and the boo boo was just.
that happened to me when the first day out of the hospital with Ava. We got some chicken from this spot. Can't think of the name. Y'all lucky because I was going to say the name, but we got chicken from there.
Say the name, yo.
I can't remember it.
Oh,
I want to because I've never in my life throwing up while doodling. Never. Not a once. Like
it's such a helpless feeling, man.
simultaneously at the same time.
Yeah. It's crazy, yo.
Nah, yo. If I could remember, Chicken Holiday.
I'm sorry.
The name of the spot that baby
Oh.
front and back. Pause. Chicken holiday.
What's that, on the hill or something?
No, this was by Danny's house.
Oh. Chicken holiday. That. Y'all wildin' chicken holiday. And Chili's wildin' too. That joint was crazy. Sweats. I was cold. I was hot. Yo, everything. Yo, oh man. That was a very horrible experience. I remember what I ate too. It was like etched in my brain. I had those it's not nuggets. It's that sauce, Chipotle.
I love Chipotle.
The Chipotle chicken things, you know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
The boneless joints.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting sick even thinking about it. I got that, man. And then like that, I just remember getting in the house and falling asleep. And just waking up. And you just gotta take that walk of shame. You know when you gotta throw up and you start denying it. Let me just go to sleep. Let me just sleep this off. I would just go to sleep. You just gotta get up because you understand what's about to happen. It's about to start. And I just remember like as I started throwing up, I felt like this is a different type of.
This is the end. This is the end.
I was like, all right, let me just get it out. Let me just get all this throw up out right now. I'm just, all right, I'm done. Go back to bed. Gotta go right back. Nah. Oh, man. I don't wish that on nobody, man. The last time I threw up, I had a really bad experience with a lot. I would say it was like, I want to be accurate about this too. It had to at least be 250 milligrams
Of what?
would you say milligrams as it pertains to the marijuana, the concentrate?
I don't know. What happened?
So I had the gummy joint.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, yo, this tastes like candy, man. Like, I left it on, but I ate the whole thing. What's her name told me, yo, chill, just pace yourself. But at the same time, what he said was contrary to what I was experiencing at the time.
How many gummies did you eat?
Besides how many gummies, after that, how much of that the concentrate?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I just remember going to sleep and waking up.
Spinning?
Like, yo, it was. I just sat up like, yo, this, and I felt like it wasn't going anywhere. Now I woke up
That junk is in your blood.
I woke up the next day. Saw my grandmoms. Everybody. I saw everybody was like, Mama was like, "You sleepy? You sleepy?" Like, little lo and behold, how I was feeling. Like I'm really like downplaying my experience in this conversation, but I really was praying to God that this experience could be over ASAP. But that when it comes to edibles and all of that, like concentrate, I ain't rocking with that.
So you don't like it in your bloodstream?
Um, Baby, that's not. I would actually like to try it in food.
You didn't go to Christmas party. That was a really, really, really bad experience for me. Cause dang, I should have not said her name. I'm gonna bleep it out. But
See,
I
nah,
gotta
you,
remember
you,
that.
you, see, it's mad times I needed some cleanup.
For
I
real?
needed, for real? I needed some cleanup. Like, no, yo, I don't touch, I'll let it ride. But I feel you, though. I feel you. Bleep that out. Word of law.
I've never, yo,
You did.
you never said nothing.
I have. I
For real?
have. And I'm glad B was there. B was there one time. He was like, no, yo. No, we gotta let him. You said something along the lines of saying, like, I never edited. You was like, I just let it ride.
But they infused the all the food with weed, and they had like, and I mean like buffalo wings, macaroni and cheese. That joke was good, and I just kept eating and eating, eating. Yo, I was like done the whole next day, like entire day. I remember just talking to. I remember telling her I was like, I'm still not feeling good, yo.
Right. That's one thing. When it does take a toll on you when you consume it to that point.
I had like 3 plates of food.
I don't think I would like that then.
No,
I don't think I would like that. Cause I think I would to do that would mean I can't eat the way I normally would.
true.
You know what I'm saying? That, like now I have to literally be mindful. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? That was a little bit too many wings. Maybe you should have had 2 wings instead of 6 wings.
Mm-hmm.
Got to take account for that.
Yeah,
You definitely gotta.
yeah.
There's definitely gonna be action to the a reaction to the action, which would be, you know. Was it something in particular that you what?
Wait for you to finish your question.
But why'd you start? As soon as I start talking, you just start laughing.
I don't know.
Was it something that you wanted to speak about in particular?
Today,
Yeah,
I had absolutely nothing.
that's crazy. Yo, I saw this this podcast. What is the podcast? What's their name? That's too much dead space.
You know they trying to put Kobe Bryant as the logo for the NBA.
I think that's good.
For real?
I think that's really good.
I don't.
Why not?
Because it's like the NBA logo is a brand. Like We're gonna do a whole rebrand.
Mhm.
It's not gonna be like it's not gonna be the NBA no more.
Wow.
It's gonna look weird.
What? It's just reprogramming.
You see
You know
the
how many? You know how fast that's that's the power. That if that something like that would happen, it would just have if it would have to just be a lot of people who would just get rid of the thought of, you know, it was once this and I want to hold on to this the way this looks. If people would remove their minds from that and just focus on the impact that Kobe has.
nah. Nah. Because what you said is exactly what's gonna happen. Think about WWE. It was WWF. A lot of people who was like hardcore WWF fans, like myself, you was a fan of wrestling then, the whole brotherhood. Now you watch, you be like, nah, WWF was different.
And that is funny. That is actually around the turning point when I stopped
Mm-hmm.
watching wrestling.
Yeah.
That is actually no. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It
Oh, it
is.
is.
But no, I would cause the logo changed from the
The F.
chunky WF,
Mm-hmm.
and then it went to the scribbles, and it
Mhm.
still had the F.
Mm-hmm.
It still had the F at one point.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is like edgy. You know what I'm saying? It's like new.
This is like edgy.
Yeah.
Shut up. this is edgy. It's something new. This is positive, man. Nigga, yo, shut up.
Nah, that's yo. Look, like listen, like 12-year-old me. Hey, this is edgy. No, but I just felt like it was like a new look. You know what I'm saying? Like something for the kids from my time watching WWF could say like this is, you know what I mean, this is our time.
Yeah.
And then when they did the WWE, and I'm just looking at two W's for the logo, and cause it got rid of the
F.
F
Mm-hmm.
or the three lines.
Their slogan was "Get the F out of here." I thought that was good marketing, yo.
Yeah. Is hey.
You know why they had to change their shit, right?
Because of that animal.
Because of that animal. Yeah.
Rescues.
World Wildlife or Wildlife Federation. They was called WWF.
Yeah. I remember being really upset about that. I remember really, like, just being, like, really upset that them niggas.
You wanted that shirt. You wanted to get the F out of here shirt.
Nah, I never wanted that. But you know what I did do? That my cousin laugh at me to this day. I used to put I used to steal my sister's stockings. White stockings, black stockings. And do to Jeff Hardy. Put holes in them and put my... I was walking around. When he see me now, he be like, G. I used to, for the whole summer I was doing that. I was just ripping up mad pantyhose stockings and putting holes in them and putting my hands through the drapes.
Nigga was
Going
I
like this.
and I know you. You put your all into it. Oh.
Word, boy, that was funny, yo.
So you now we get to learn this. Now we know two things about your upbringing. You wanted to be Bow Wow,
That's true.
and you wanted to be Jeff Hardy.
No. Listen, that was you just saying you playing with the Jeff Hardy, but understand that I'm serious about that. I wanted to be Bow Wow.
I know. I got you.
But the Jeff Hardy thing, that was just like a phase, like on some playing around in the house, like. But I'm serious, like I literally wanted to be Bow Wow. I wanted to be Shad Moss.
Don't ever say that again.
I'm serious.
Don't ever say his government name again, yo.
I wanted to be Shad Moss, yo. Word is born. Nigga, I used to be looking at all of the niggas' jerseys. Nigga had mad jerseys. He had mad just stuff.
Why did we wear 6X larges, yo?
It was that was the thing.
You ever look back like we look dumb?
Nah, not all of this stuff. Not all of the, I got a few things that right now like I could name that is still if I wear right now, not the size.
I'm talking about they need to be like as big as ever. Like you probably wear like a medium in real life, but you buying a 2XL t-shirt.
No, that's for real. I would say this because it was a few times like where
Your mom ever bought you the right size shirt and you got mad?
yeah. Only reason why I was mad is because my whole collection of pants is like a size 40.
Rich, you probably wear like a 32. It's
Yo, it like crazy. Like
why, yo?
it made my body shaped like a money bag. Like, like the pants, because the pants, like really, I just bought one time. What like it's been a couple times like where I had the little shirt, like I had to just do it off, like with the little shirt and the real big, huge, humongous pants. Like it just looked crazy. Like
He said like I got money bags. Yo, that's hilarious. You wear like a size like 30. 40?
I wear size 30, like 3.
I don't even go by even numbers.
Sometimes you can catch it. Sometimes you can catch
That
it.
sounds like they must be like some knockoffs or something.
Yeah.
My bad.
Catch a couple slacks from CH Martin.
I heard Sage Martin is doing y'all COVID test now in Jersey City.
Oh, that's who doing it?
Yeah, people are not happy about it.
Oh, that's where you gotta go?
I guess so.
Oh, I took mine in Newark. Did I just say Newark since I'm...
Newark. Newark.
I don't know where that came from, to be honest. Like,
Is it Newark or Newark? Or Newark? Or Newark? Or
only
Newark?
people from outside of this area say Newark.
Knock.
Same reason why people from Louisiana say, or New Orleans say New Orleans, but we say New Orleans. They say New Orleans.
I say New Orleans. I want to go to New Orleans.
You don't say that dollars. You don't say that damn dollars.
New Orleans. I want to go to New Orleans.
Yeah, I really think women from New Orleans accent is just like really, really, really sexy. I'm not gonna lie.
You ever watch P Valley?
I don't watch television. I watch YouTube.
You need to stop watching YouTube, yo.
No.
YouTube has made you a conspiracy theorist.
Tell me, what is a conspiracy theorist?
Mr. Rent Money.
Tell me what's a conspiracy theorist.
Mr. Rent Money.
Tell me what's a conspiracy theorist, Greg.
Someone who believes in something because there is enough people saying it, but there's not facts to back it up. Or they perceive coincidences as facts. That's what I should have said the first time.
Quite the contrary, Greg. There's things that I've shown you that you still call me a conspiracy theorist,
Yes, I did.
and they were confirmed by what you deem as a resource.
Coincidences.
Multiple times I've done this, and you still like blind. That's at that point. That's just blindly saying you're still a conspiracy theorist. Like what?
You
Nigga,
are.
This is something that you said that you said. I said, what did you deem as a credible resource? You said XYZ. I showed you XYZ, and you still said I'm a conspiracy theorist.
You are. You don't think you're a conspiracy theorist?
Can you please directly answer that, what I just said? How is it that I'm a conspiracy theorist even when I've shown you things that would be considered to be a quote unquote conspiracy theorist topic that was confirmed by a resource that you said is a credible resource?
When? When have I ever said that?
I've shown you a clip from Fox News
Okay.
that showed the link, that there's a link between Hebrew alphabet and Native American alphabet. And before I sent you the link, I made sure before I sent you the link, I had a conversation with you about it. And the conversation ended up basically the moral of the story saying, you're a conspiracy theorist. I'm like, okay, here it is. Fox. And the guy, I don't remember the guy's name. He was like, why aren't we talking about this, people? What? And he's like showing the whole like close up of the.
He was a conspiracy theorist too.
Oh my goodness!
Why wouldn't CNN show a video of a conspiracy theorist when talking about a subject?
Oh man.
You are a conspiracy theorist.
Just because
There's no facts on it. Yes.
your fact, what you believe is a fact is anything that comes on the news, right?
No.
So there's a mixture of you using your head.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't do that. You can't do both. You gotta pick a side with that. You can't do that.
You can't go with everything you say on the news because the news lies.
So once you know that, what makes you think that you're right about most of or 90% of the stuff that you're seeing, or 100%, even the weather, even the weather, like the harp conversation. You know that's conspiracy theorists all day for you, but that's an actual government funded site. It's not fake. It's real life.
What?
The harp shit. I've said this shit to you years ago.
What about
Conspiracy harp. There's about niggas shooting 6 trillion watt lasers into the cloud and precipitating clouds artificially and making.
That's a conspiracy theory.
No, it's not. It's real. Greg, you can look it up on your phone. It's a government funded. It's no longer. No, that's just you being in denial.
What's the name of the program?
HAARP. 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 Look it up. It's a real life gum. It's not like hidden, but like some conspiracy theorists behind the scene, like
Isn't
secret
that like a show for
society.
old people?
No. Look it up. It's real life. It's credible. It's all over the news. Like they talking about it right now. Before it used to be conspiracy theorist type of thing, and I've had this conversation with you. But it's actually now the cat is all the way out the bag. They talking openly about this and saying that the shit possibly quote unquote had links to a lot of these major hurricanes and catastrophes that have happened.
What you're saying about HAARP is real. It's not lasers. It's radio frequencies that they're shooting in the air.
Yes, you can. How you think they get the radio frequency concentrated up there through a laser?
No, they just like
When they shoot it, when you're saying the concept shooting, they're shooting it up there with a laser. It's able to concentrate the heat from the laser is able to direct the damn radiation where they need it to go in that.
when I think of
that
lasers,
area.
I think of like pew 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 pew.
Yes, pew pew pew. And when you see those type of lasers, there's radiation in those.
I know that.
If you know that, so why are you trying to combat me about saying that it's a laser shooting up? It's radio. First of all,
Because
it's not laser.
lasers-
It's a laser.
Because lasers, there's no laser blaster. Usually a laser is like a big ass machine that they're using to.
You don't think it takes radiation?
I know it takes radiation, but what I'm thinking, and I mean, I don't know what freaking radio waves look like, but I would think it's like wide and goes wow, 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 wow.
Nigga, you talk about cartoons and shit, but that's really that's really like a accurate way of putting it, cause like even on a smaller level, just think about how you could feel an X-ray, just that blink. Imagine like if somebody was to like really, turn those ultraviolet. I think it's ultraviolet, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Turn that up. But yeah, with the laser, just think about the concept. You don't even gotta be a scientist. You know it takes heat from the sun to naturally precipitate the clouds naturally on its own. But then some shit that can be concentrated into an area with trillions of watts. Just think about that concept alone. You don't think? Imagine what somebody could do with that.
I just don't see why if the government, if our government,
Why it's beneficial? Can I say why?
sure,
Is that what you were about to say?
yes, because I'm about to say you're using taxpayers' money to pay for some bullshit.
if you, let's just say if you were in charge. Well, first of all, since we in the conspiracy conversation,
Yeah, conspiracy theorist, Mr. Rent Money.
we have to go down certain. We got to go down certain lanes. We have to.
Like what?
America is a business, right?
I agree.
And we know that the president of the United States is enforcing, is the overall enforcer of all of the structure of the country. But he's getting,
I think presidents are picked.
yeah, but that doesn't stray away from what I'm saying. Like that, well, whoever is picked, they still have to abide by certain rules.
True.
Even though, but they are the face. If they are the face of this business we call the America, then who is really in charge?
Only in America.
And because you don't see that, you believe
No.
that anything else going down that road is
It just makes no sense.
what makes no sense.
We're shooting microwaves, like the shit that you use to heat up your food, to a whole nother level, to try to make what? Make it snow when we want? Make it rain when we want?
Right.
So if they see that a snowstorm is coming, they will be like, "Oh no, we're not in snowstorm season. Let's change it to make sure that it's only just rain."
Do you population control? That's a good conspiracy theorist thing. You think that's fake, right?
No, certain. What do you mean by what do you mean by population control?
Population control, like
The government kills people.
essentially.
Yes, I believe that.
So you're a halfway conspiracy theorist because there are people who believe that.
That you know
we
what?
have
You're
a
right,
good-
because that is a conspiracy theory. Because nobody, like no doctor, has ever came out. Or not even a doctor. The United States need to come out and say something like, because we were trying to control the populations, we had a list of we had a list of people or people types that if they came to the hospital with any underlying conditions, we would let them die. I believe that's what happens.
It's a lot of stuff, man. Let's just think about this. How could they really actually care about us on any type of level or even want us to survive if there are literally known things that can easily get rid of common things that we aid in, Tylenol, Advil, just synthetic pills
Yeah.
that can actually you a pill, a certain type of plant or seed or bean or just something natural could easily remedy the problem. Not saying all things, because I'm a firm believer that regular medicine and natural foods and vitamins.
They're supposed to work in concert.
Huh?
They're supposed to work in concert, like together.
Yeah.
I agree.
But for that reason, that doctors don't recommend things that they actually know could solve the problem, but they rather give you a synthetic pill, like,
because it's revenue.
it's revenue. And in the grander scheme of things, if you look at that as being a dumb reason, like, why would I control weather? If I'm dictating the world, my perspective is totally different from yours. If I'm
We get, we all understand that your perspective is different from ours.
no, I'm not talking about my perspective. My perspective, I'm talking about the people who actually putting the funding behind this type of technology.
We have millions of people in this country with no place to go, nothing to eat, nowhere to sleep, and we are funding controlling the weather. That don't sound crazy.
Yes, it does. It sounds crazy to you in a different way to me though. You think it sounds crazy like that sounds crazy to even believe, nigga. And I'm saying it sounds crazy like
Because it's happening.
yes. Because like no matter how you slice it, you can't find nothing that's gonna say that's fake. Everything is gonna tell you, no matter what resource you pull up, it's gonna tell you that it's real. If you like, I don't care where you go, because the cat is out the bag. Like now, like everybody's talking about it. So people who were already hip to it was like, oh, now y'all see, now y'all believe, but that's not even on your mind. Anytime you see something about weather changing and stuff like that, you're like, oh, here comes the conspiracy theorist bullshit.
Yes.
But it's not, yo. It's really not.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know.
So even if you saw everything saying, everything, if you just type in heart, and you saw everything on a credible resource, you still wouldn't think.
Yeah, because you could like a conspiracy theory. Like a conspiracy theory is that like Michael Jordan's dad died because of Michael Jordan's gambling addiction, right? And like people think he was like murdered. Um, and if ESPN says it, and if Yahoo Sports says it, and
Says, what would they be saying?
like it's been heard that
That's different. The reason why that's different to say it's been heard in this.
but that's what I'm saying.
No, but this, if you go to a website, well, the reason why you trust to go on a government website is because of the way you can't fake that.
If it's not on a .gov, I'm not buying.
If I just now told you it's a government funded website,
I told you. I said HARP is real.
So what do we have? What kind of conversation are we having? And if you already know that HARP is real, I'm telling you that's what they stand for, yo. That's the only purpose. Manipulating the weather. That's it. And if you know that HARP is real, then you understand that the conspiracy shit is not a conspiracy as it pertains to that area.
Oh,
Real deal Holyfield, bro. All this snow. Hey, explain.
you say real deal Holyfield?
Real deal Holyfield.
Where you get that from? Did you just make that up?
I don't know, yo.
Who the fuck says that? I think you just made that up.
I didn't make that up. That's old school, yo.
No, it ain't.
It is.
I've never heard nobody in my life say that.
I'm trying to think about where I got that from.
You said that shit so quick and clean, like it was normal. Real deal Holyfield.
Yo, that's real old school. Seriously, word is born. So if somebody an old head and you like 35 plus, you heard that before.
It's gonna be somebody with no teeth.
Holyfield, hell no. Hey, y'all know Holyfield is up there now.
I remember back in my day, Holyfield, he was such a good fighter. No deal Holyfield is what we used to say.
No, real deal Holyfield.
Whatever. Why do you made that shit up?
I did not make that up, yo.
You did, Joe.
I swear I remember That was somewhere. I don't know.
Speaking of Holyfield, what event in history do you think everybody needs to be at, or everybody should have been at?
Been present like there.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about the Holyfield and Mike Tyson, I wouldn't have wanted to pay for that and been there.
No, neither. I remember the first time we ever ordered the pay per view in my house. It was a Mike Tyson fight, and he knocked the dude out in 34 seconds.
Who did?
Mike Tyson.
No, you ordered it.
Like my family. It's the first time we ever ordered a pay per view.
Oh, when you said that, I'm thinking like brotherhood type. Like what?
Mm-mm. Nah,
Okay, yeah.
First time we ever ordered pay per view in the house. You ain't gotta laugh that hard, yo.
No, that's funny, yo. That's funny, yo. I'm just imagining like everybody at the edge of their seat, like.
You're an ass. $34.99, yo. $34.99 for 34 seconds. He like knocked him clean out. Like it wasn't even a count. It was a TKO.
It was a real tall, dark skinned guy.
Yeah.
I forgot that
Nigga squared up. He threw a couple punches. And then just one landed. Mong. You know it's bad when the ref come over and don't even be like, I'ma start the count. He went.
When he threw that joint, we even like that. That's what he do. Yo, Mike Tyson was different, man. But it's just at the end of the day.
I must admit that was the last time I watched a boxing match.
That style of fighting can only last but so long. You're gonna get knocked out because you're searching for a knockout. And the intimidation. Seeing Mike Tyson alone, I'm pretty sure like niggas like.
Nah. That just pissed me off, yo.
Like.
Nah, that just made me so mad. That gonna piss me off for real. It was like 34 seconds, bro. We think about to have a good night, something to watch on TV.
You think about 12 rounds.
Nigga got knocked out. Nigga knocked him out.
Like,
he
time
put
to go to bed, y'all.
Yes, like a washlack. Like, ding ding. You can literally count it. 30. Mong!
And then replaying that junk over and
like
over.
50 different times.
Yo, that must have felt really bad. Imagine his son watching that.
He didn't break a sweat.
I'm thinking about his kids, yo. What if he had kids?
Oh, his life is over. He's the guy that got knocked out by Mike Tyson. That is forever going to be his name. He could become world heavyweight champion, and people will be like, "You got knocked out by Mike Tyson in 34 seconds."
Nah. The thing is, I don't think it's like that.
I think it would be.
You're still talking about a trained professional who, yes, Mike Tyson, knocked him out.
Mm-hmm.
But you still talking about somebody who nice with their hands compared to a regular Joe Schmo like you and I. Like, at the end of the day, he been doing this since he was a kid. Boxing is like still something that's like till he get old. No matter, even if he got knocked out by Mike Tyson. Like, it don't matter. Like,
yeah, the skills are still there, but it's like, it don't matter what you do in the sport after that. It's like, you are.
And you think everybody just walking around trying that nigga. That's what you believe that I don't believe that.
Like,
You think
I'm about to Mike Tyson your ass again.
I don't believe more. A lot of people. I think people would think twice about even trying, unless you are one of those type of people. I don't believe everyday people who could get knocked out like easily
Mm?
by a trained professional would just easily be like, "Yo, you the dude who got knocked out by Mike Tyson." Like, I don't think it would be good for their health to do something like that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's what. It don't matter what that nigga do. That's who you are now. Like your biggest claim to, like, especially if you're like a
That ain't me
nobody.
saying that, yo.
Like
That's him.
if you was a nobody who just won a couple of fights in a row, now it's your chance to get a title shot. You are definitely just the guy that was able to knock out.
That's great.
What?
Hey, that's great. That's great because you gonna mess around and see this nigga. He probably follow you on Instagram or something, and you don't even know it. You probably you just never know. Like somebody run up on you, like, yo, you don't know, yo. I'm telling you, like you just never know. I'm just at the end of the day, I just be mindful. This is a trained professional. The nigga could be alive. He could be old. He could have arthritis. I don't know.
He have arthritis.
But at the end of the day, niggas a professional and doing the junk since they was little. And I don't believe that in front of their face, maybe on the internet all day, that in front of a trained professional like that, and at the height of his career, at the time that, you know, of him just getting knocked out, that everybody, and he's sitting there like you could clearly see, you know, he got to the point where he was even able to get knocked out by Mike Tyson. Imagine how many people he knocked out before that.
That's what I'm saying.
And me knowing that, I'm thinking that would make me
what if he
think
was
twice
a
about
nobody?
saying something like that.
What if he was a nobody before he got to fight Mike Tyson? Because already fighting Mike Tyson is like you're on the biggest stage, and now you're getting notoriety, you're getting and shit like that, and it doesn't matter how this match plays out. But the one thing you can't do is get knocked out in 34 seconds.
No, I forgot that guy's name, yo. That's crazy.
And he's probably thankful for that.
No one remembers the loser.
2 is not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers. Eh?
Niggas do not remember the loser. Well, some people do. You just talk about the winner. Well, contrary to the fact that we're talking about the loser. No offense, my man.
Yes.
Rent money.
You are the nigga that got knocked out by Mike Tyson.
All I keep thinking about is that episode of Martin, yo.
What? Mike Tyson was on Martin?
Nah, when the hitman.
Oh yeah.
Knocked him out. He came out with this swollen face, yo. Yo, Martin was different, man.
34 seconds. Martin was a true character, yo. That was the thing that he always had over Will Smith.
What was the difference he had?
Like Martin, to me, Martin was more of a character, and Will Smith wasn't. He was situational comedy. Like he was funny because of the situations that they scripted. Like
Okay, yeah.
Is Will Smith like stand-up comedian funny? No.
Right. Mm-hmm. I agree. I couldn't agree more. But that dichotomy is what makes them work well together. It's like like yin yang type.
Yin Yang Twins.
Yo, my cousin.
Is the Yin Yang Twins retired?
Nah, they still be doing their thing. Well, because of the pandemic, but they still doing the drink. Look, let me tell you something that's linked to this. The Yin Yang Twins. My cousin tried to get
Yup.
the yin
Yin Yang.
yang tattoo, and the tattoo artist put the yin yang, like yin yang twins,
Wow.
on her. By mistake, he spelled it. I guess yin yang twins was like real popular at the time, so that's what the nigga thought of.
Nah. Mm-mm.
What you doing in that time? If you wanted a yin yang tattoo and a nigga put yin yang on you,
Knocking that nigga out.
what's up? Okay. What about the tattoo?
I'ma have some regrets.
Oh, you just go ahead that story every single time, like yo, you a Yin Yang Twins fan, yo?
No, man. I can't even tell you one of their whole songs. That's not true. That'd be some shit. You better go on Apple Music and start listening to some 369 Very Fine.
There was a good point in hip hop, man.
But you don't think they're retired? Give me a rapper who you think is retired. But he's never admitted that he's retired. He just don't put out music.
Lil Zane.
Okay. That's actually a really good one.
Young Jock.
Young Jock is killing me with that perm.
Jaquan.
He tried to get I think he tried to get a blowout. Pause. While I was in the chair. Pause. Wow.
Why did he need to wait to get one of those while you were in the chair?
He thought he was gonna get like superstar treatment. The guy was like, "Nah."
Oh, wait, I'm lost. But what were we saying?
I was saying, Young Jock. I saw Young Jock get his perm touched up.
Oh, you talking about in person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's where you lost me at. Okay.
He looked crazy with that perm. Like crazy.
Yo, for me, the perm is not.
You should get a perm.
I'm not getting a perm.
Would you get a perm for charity?
I would donate money to charity.
Boo.
But I'm not perming my hair for no charity at
I
all.
would.
Like, I'm not doing anything of that sort. Like, I'm just gonna just donate money. Like, what are we talking
Charity,
about?
I'll hold you down because I'm a real donor. Know what you are.
Perming your hair? What does that have to do with feeding anybody? Did you just go to sleep, nigga?
I did.
What the fuck?
And I'm keeping it in there.
The nigga just went. Yo, everybody. Greg just went. He just said, I'm a real donor. This, that. Yo, you just went to sleep. Yo, he just went to sleep for like a microsecond. Was that like, yo, are you narcoleptic, yo?
I think so.
yo, you should really go get that checked out, yo.
I might be.
Were you serious just now, yo?
What?
With that sleep?
I think so.
Greg, you just went to
Why'd you sleep?
Yo. Oh my goodness. Are you serious, yo?
It be happening sometimes, yo.
That happens often, yo?
Yeah.
You never told the doctor?
No.
Yo.
It's not like while I'm driving or some junk.
It never happened when you drive.
No.
How would you know? How would you... Nigga.
Because I'm alive.
I'm going to tell you... Look, let me tell you...
I'm
this.
alive.
Let me tell you an actual statement about when I was driving. Remember when I used to live in South Orange?
Mm-hmm. My jaw hurt. Pause.
Yo. From laughing. Yo. Check this out.
Ouch. My jaw.
I used to drive all the time from Jersey City to South Orange.
Yeah, I guess a far
And there
drive.
was sometimes no, but it was the time of the morning. Like sometimes like 3:30, just partying and just wilding out. 4:00 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would wake up in the morning and not even remember the drive home. Like,
How did you get here?
yo, not even.
How did
This
you?
is before I didn't drink at that time, and and somebody had said, "What you was driving drunk?" Like, no, I was driving sleepy. Like, I was driving sleepy, and I think I was like the repetition got me there. Like, no, God, that was really God protect. It had to be because like it's been times like I just like driving.
You ever seen those don't drink and drive commercials?
Yeah.
Those shit's really scared me straight.
No, I don't drink and drive.
That shit's scary. Nah, we don't do that. The bitch was texting hello.
That's all it takes.
Died.
200. You can going 25 miles an hour. You can clear a football field with. Like I forgot what they said. Like just a quick text. I forgot how many words that they said on average of how many words it take for you to clear and then type going 25 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine like going that fast. It seemed like it's slow, but 25 miles an hour going the distance of a, you know what I'm saying, a football field with your head down. That's ASAP. With 25 miles an hour going to football, you'll be finished that.
That's only 100 yards.
Just keep your head and if people get crazy too. I see people wilding like really like driving with their head
Like
down,
they not doing nothing. They just yeah, I'm driving, but it's not important. Oh, let me check what's happening on Instagram. Watching videos, my nigga.
Mm-hmm. Or like going live, driving and stuff like that.
They think they slick because they trying to be safe. Like, what's up, y'all?
Somebody gonna get in an accident one day live on their phone.
I hope that doesn't happen to anybody soon. That's crazy. That's wild.
It's bound to happen. What's up?
I was asking if you had anything else.
Nah.
I'm about to play the song for you since you don't remember it. Just a conversation with Greg and Mr. Rent Money. I'm Greg. This is Mr. Rent Money. Greg went to sleep for a microsecond in this episode, but it's all right.
Can't hear it.
I didn't play it yet.
On the face of my city, co-signed by Diddy. Hard liquor, I'm shitty. Hotel, some biddy. Gotta doing my bidding.
Shout out
You
to
change, no
Jack
kidding.
Harlow.
Way me, I'm fitting. Fourth
I learned that
quarter,
people on
ninth inning. Ain't no
YouTube
way
actually
we
does
ain't
hear our
winning.
music
Back
because we
home
don't make
for a
any
week.
money off
Ain't
of
no
our
way we ain't
podcast.
sinning. If she came to stay with me, ain't no way
People
she
on
ain't pretty.
YouTube
Got
do
an
hear the
808
music
hit
that
it.
we
Y'all some
play.
internet thugs.
They just
Face with me. Y'all would hate
because
to
we don't
play
make
with me.
any money
Told
off
me
our
touch it one time,
podcast.
she'll pay to stay skinny. I
It's
done
only
been
when
on
you
that
make
road.
money off
I
your
done ate some
podcast
great
you
things.
can hear like music and shit.
And some cracker
'Cause
barrel, little brother with me
videos
selling
get
Jack Barrel. She a
monetized.
rich girl, she done had Camaros. Keep it two, keep it Willie Caballero. White boy with a little habanero. I just hit 100, I was at a zero. I'm a big boss, you just at a bureau. Hometown hero, tell him at a mural.
I think so.
On the face of my city, co-signed by Diddy.
Commercial.
Hard nigga, I'm shitty. Hotel, some biddy. Gotta doing my bidding. You changed, no kidding. Wasn't always as pretty.
I'm the man of my city. Niggas can't fuck with me. Book bag 350. Got my hand on my blicky. My swag on dance for real. First come
blickety,
in, I'm paying
blickety.
the bills. Niggas bums, they got nowhere to live. I ain't chasing nothing but me some M's. I ain't beefing with them niggas, they kids. I should put them over my knee and spank them. I was thinking that they would've been thankful. Pretty bitches, she be killing them angles. We turn a killer right into an angel. I start demolishing shit when I'm angry. But don't be following me, that shit dangerous. Still in the apartment, my little hitters banging. I ran my projects before I was famous. Straight from the bottom, you know I ain't changed. Everything cash, you know how I play. Feel like I love
can
you,
believe
know
it.
I ain't stand. Pass it the dog, you know how I play. Act like I'm dumb, but you know I ain't crazy. Big baby.
Sworn they said something about Lil Baby.
On the face of my city, co-signed by Diddy.
Nah.
Hard liquor, I'm shitty. Hotel, some
Look,
biddy. Gotta doing my bidding. You changed,
I
no
would say right
kidding.
now, Lil
Wasn't
Baby
always
is
as
the new
pretty.
Bill.
They taking the lead at higher level.
We'll see.
We'll see. Already,
We gotta see what his sophomore album is. We gotta see what his sophomore album does because
he's already broader. He's Meek Mills is definitely as good as he is. He's still
yes, he is. He targets to a certain demographic, but I'm just talking about like as far as like where they're at in hip hop. I think his run right now is similar to what Meek's run was when like he was doing Dream Chasers into Dreams and Nightmares.
but still the height. Like he had these type of joints. Meek at this level, like at this capacity, like how many
What song?
songs?
What song do you own of Lil Baby?
No, I don't listen to none of it, but
Oh.
the presence I could clearly see. I'm hearing it. I could hear people talking everywhere.
He said, yeah, see, what was it, see, it's like you do that, and you this, and you put the bridge together, that shit is hard. It's like, I ain't really know how to rap until, like, to cue something, he was like, yeah, you just, like, you gotta learn how to do this.
That is how he be talking, yo. That is how.
I've studied the way this nigga talk, yo.
Yeah.
He was making me so mad. I was watching the pull up, and I was like, Joe was asking him a question, and Joe Budden had to be getting upset. He had to be. So, what was the first big thing you purchased once you got onto a label? And, you know, I was like, I told my mom, I was like, and I get on this shit because you was holding me down and shit. Was like, we gonna get a house and shit. So I was like, one of the biggest things I bought was like a fucking house for my mom and shit. Like I ain't really do all the cars and shit like that. Like and I already got like chains and shit. So like all my money for my record deals like that shit over there somewhere. And like I ain't think about
Yo, you really, I saw that interview. Yo, you really like must have watched this shit over and over. Yo.
Cause he made me mad, yo. Why you are on the brink of being a huge rap star? Why don't you have any media training?
You know, he's a situation where you know he still that hood nigga from,
I know he is.
but at the same time, the level of success that he's at and where he's heading, you can't like. He's still rough on the edges. Like you gotta, like you say, you gotta give it a little time. Like, but as of right now, that ain't going nowhere. Like
I'm
That-
just saying.
that thick accent.
It's not even the accent. He's just slurring all his words. It's like he doesn't have a thought. What's your favorite color? Like, see, it depends. Like, sometimes like I like red and shit because red be like good, like the black and shit. But sometimes like I do that blue shit because the blue be like I can't really fuck with the red. Red be like nah, we can't do all that. But at the same time, it's like sometimes you gotta go with green.
Yo, why does that sound like? Is that the same interview?
That's what I'm basing everything off of.
Yo, you listened to that interview mad times, yo.
It
That's
is
impressive,
terrible. If that's what you're impressed by, you need to find new standards of things to be impressed by.
Nah, I like listening to people impersonate others.
Oh.
So that's why I like to watch Godfrey. Godfrey is a really good impersonator.
We had a whole 3 other conversations after I played the closeout song.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
It's alright. We're gonna try this one more time. Just a conversation with Greg and Mr. Rip Money. I'm Greg.
I'm Mr. Rent Money. No, I was waiting for you to say you.
Why would I say your name? You know your damn name.
Say my name
When no one is around, Drew.
See, baby, I love
Drew.
you. Ain't running game.
That was pretty good, Joe.
Ooh, I've been working on my octaves and my switches.
That
You
was
feel
really
me?
good. That was impressive.
Ah, you serious, yo?
I'm serious. That was impressive.
Hey, y'all can tell me back. Hit me on my pager. Hit me on my pager. Hey, hit me up. Hit me up if y'all think that was ill.
Yo, I wasn't expecting that. I had to stop. That was impressive, yo. Let me find out God's still giving out gifts.
God's still giving out gifts.
Pause. That was about to be super pause. I was about to say bless my vocal pipes. Actually, I'm about to say bless my throat. That's all that.
God will understand, man.
My niggas won't that shit mad homo. What are you doing?
I'm cleaning up my couch. What does it look like I'm doing?
I don't know. Ooh, let me play an oldie that has never been released, but should be released. Pause. Where is it? Where is it?
I'm gonna get tired of doing that.
What?
And the crazy thing, I think I'd probably get upset if I saw Giovanni do that.
Do what?
What I just did.
That's why I'm like, what the freak are you doing? Nah, where this song at? I didn't want to do this song. I'm not gonna do this song. I'm playing anything. I panic. This is the greatest hook of all time.
Yeah, he says that we have some kind of special assignment or something. He's supposed to be calling me like any minute now. Hold on, let me get the
I want to get a soundboard so bad.
Hello?
Just a conversation.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Michael Jackson on a Super Thug beat?
Philippines. He has a mansion. Okay. We're on it.
The girl. That's hard.
Hey yo, we light a candle, run laps around the English Channel. Neptunes, I got a cocker spaniel. We on the run now, you know it ain't no fun now. And where I go, yo, niggas can't even come now. You make the law, nigga, break it. I don't care, but when you get caught, remember that. I don't care. N-R-E, love throughout the atmosphere. I mean, now we on the run. Yo, if that ain't clear, weak niggas wanna snitch.
That's hard.
Ain't fair.
Is Is it having the chick on singing it?
You know I'm on the run, still rip stages. They call me Animal Dog. When I
Bro,
make
maybe-
changes, I used to move phrases, roll dice with no aces. Now I live secluded in the oasis. Gotta take spaces, no time for car races. Check my sky till I got foul pages. What?
That's him.
N-O-R-E. And he's in Japan with a helicopter.
That's what Pharrell sound like. That's hilarious.
You hit Louisiana, then Atlanta, Indiana. Forget a city, sugar got country grammar. And yo, we going places where my sound scan ain't tough. So when I say I ain't Oreo, it ain't that rough. I leave you Jake in my face, asking all this stuff. I gotta keep my mouth shut and don't say what. But yo, it's hard to. Knuckleheads got the heart to. Yo, from New Orleans, LA, VA to Queens, the I-95. Now we hit the Philippines, but now it's different. We gotta stay sober.
You can hear what in verses?
Motorola, keep it on the hush. Don't talk too much. Dog down entertainment. You know we touch all our whips got navigation.
That's how you count bars, you hear it.
Just car pacing. Is you know what you facing?
That's how slow it is too.
Yeah.
Gotta be back. He got a few words.
I have no idea what the song he does. I never.
Grind.
Oh, I know that song.
Grind.
Hit him.
You let me do it again, do it to win. Last album was an 8, this one is a 10. And Rick Capone come home, we
I never
gonna
knew
send. Y'all love my family.
that his name
My
was
folks
Noriega.
again. Rockin' in battle, like a Mexican. Shouting at my pops, who's yo next to him. He
That's
told me
him?
every dog nigga is a gentleman. So I
That's
took
all
heed, take my time, still on speed. You know a nigga got kids, so my family needs a lot more than they used to get. Real, not the duplicate. Taking no fools, making y'all just stupid. Doing it up. Tell me what you wanna do.
He got a J-verse?
Passport to foreign land, overseas in Japan. Politicking with Tan, yo, N-E-P-T-U-N-E-S. The way they lace the beat, like one of the best. What?
Oh, that is Pharrell. I wonder if he allowed to put that on there. Or he just did it. Was like, this sound hard, right?
He was laughing in the interview. No, Nori. He started laughing.
G-R-E.
Fly ass man.
Rent.